Hello, 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 and welcome. Hello, the Real and Rich Talks. I'm so happy that you all are here. I'm happy to be here with you. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whoever you are. Thank you so much for being here. For anybody new here, I am Maggie. I am your substitute teacher today. Welcome to class today and every day. I'm just a boy mom times two. And I've been on a health and wellness journey because the life that we have and the time that we have is so precious. I have a lot of accomplishments, but they all pale to my biggest accomplishment, which is being a former wife and a mother. Today's a little bit of a heavy day for some of us, for all of us, but I wanted to continue on because, like I've shared with you all, I have struggled with my weight, and the weight problem that I've carried for years turned into a health problem. After 40, I'm 46, and I always say that I want to spend the next 40 years here with you all, cooking for you, cooking for myself, cooking for the family, doing the simple things that mom taught me to do, the things that last. College graduate, MBA, six-figure salary, Coca-Cola executive. It's all great, but it doesn't matter if I am not happy, healthy, and whole. And I just want to share how much you all mean to me, and how I intend to continue to be here and cook for you as long as I am able. Please take time to reach out to those that you love. I'm reaching out to everyone that is important to me and letting them know how much they mean to us, because tomorrow is not promised. And we're going to continue on because that's what those who we love would want us to do. So I'm going to take my time, and I am going to cook for you all. We're going to make Maggie Cakes and turkey bacon, one of my favorite signature items. We'll sit down, we'll chat and chow. I have a grocery order that came in today. So we'll go through that, probably start with that so I can put some things away and answer any questions that you have. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being you. Let's take a little bit of attendance, why don't we? We've got the Real Enriched Talks. Thank you for being present and in class. Hey, Nakia Lumiere, thank you so much for being present in class. Dottie Girl, thank you for being present in class. No, I did not cut my hair. It's all here. I just do roller sets. So I literally just took the rollers out of my hair, but it's a little bit of a tight curl. Funnily enough, you all don't know how much this community means to me. You know, being a nerd and being kind of simple, enjoying the homemaking part of life. You know that I work in tech and I work from home, thankfully, but I've worked around a lot of men and a lot of masculine women, and I've been called names, and I just appreciate how accepting we are here. But yes, all of the hair is still in here, so thank you. It'll straighten out over time. Let's see who else is present, but thank you for the compliment, sweetheart. Oh, Jessica, thank you so much. Jessica from Cali. I know what lead attorney calls you, but for my class here, Jessica from Cali, thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliment. I'm taking you all's feedback, and I am incorporating that. So I'm going to be wearing more royal, well, primary colors. So yes, the royal blue. Thank you. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you for being present. Appreciate you being here. Belle, we will all be on Lead Attorney's live stream later this afternoon. I'm a moderator on his channel. So thankful for him. I'm a student of his course. You all know that, thank you, The Real Enriched. You all know that Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old. I'm new to this space. I've been cooking since Nana had me in the kitchen before I was 10, but sharing it publicly with you all is new, and I'm still in shock. I'm sure you all know, we found out last night, Kevin Samuels passed away unexpectedly, as we believe to understand, from a heart attack, and it's just such a tragedy. Whether you are a fan of his or not, that does not matter. But what does matter is that, you know, he was a brother in the community, and he has a family, and this is Mother's Day weekend, and he is an only child, and he has a daughter. And regardless if you agreed with him or not, he definitely had a voice. And every time he talked about Big Shirley, I was triggered, but triggered in the right way. I had started my journey, but it encouraged me to stay on my journey, and I am going to finish what I feel like I've been called to do. So thank you so much. We'll see how everyone is holding up. It's a very tough day. Veggie, thank you so much for being present, always being here. I I just love you all so, so much. Oh, thank you, Monique, for being here and being present. Uncle Stu, old man on the block. Thank you for being here, for being present, for being an elder in the community. And you all know whether you're here because you love to eat, whether you're here because you love to cook, like me, whether you're here because you struggle with weight, like me, whether you're here because you have health challenges like I used to. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to be have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. None of this is new. You all have heard me say this over and over again. But as we get older, our bodies change, and I didn't like the way mine was changing. So I am here to make sure I redirect that change, and I'm so grateful. All of that is normal now without any medication. Tomorrow is never promised, but I want to make the most of the time that I have here. And my promise to you, as long as I'm able, I spent the first 40 years eating and just doing, you know, what everybody else did. So I'll spend the next 40 plus years with you all, God willing, just sharing, what I'm eating and some changes that we can all make if we want to. Hey, Amethyst. Thank you so much for being here. Amethyst, your groceries have arrived. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of an unboxing, and then I'm going to take my time and cook. I know, Dottie Girl, we are all in shock. And yes, Uncle Stu, you all please check out his channel. There's so much going around, not all of it positive, but on my channel, I intend to stay positive and just keep doing what I'm doing. So again, thank you all for being here. So I just had a Walmart order delivered. You all have heard me talk about the grocery delivery services. They are a godsend to me to make sure that I stay in control of what comes in the house and what I put in my mouth. And because family and community is so important to me, I know Amethyst reached out to say if we wanted to postpone tomorrow, we could, but I think that it's important that we continue to put the family first. You all know that I'm a divorcee, and my boys are spending more time with their dad. They're almost 13 and 15, which is important because I'm the girliest of girls and they need their father. But they will be home this weekend for Mother's Day weekend, so you all will see Alex and Marcus. I will be cooking even if I'm not eating, and tomorrow night I am going to cook for Amethyst. She's also in the Atlanta area, and she is going to come over, and I'm going to make arroz con pollo, which is chicken and rice, the Latin version, for her. So I placed a grocery order to make sure everything would arrive and it's fresh. So I'm just going to go through what has arrived. I'll put it away later, but as I always do, the unboxing and the reveal with you all, I'll give you some tips on some changes that I've made, and please share it with each other. The live chat is, oh my gosh, Jessica, y'all, I'm gonna try and keep it together. The live chat is the study hall. Y'all, such a blessing. So Jessica says, I would like to follow Uncle Stu and Vel and sponsor someone for your meetup. Please let me know how. It's a very sad day, and I would like to bring some light to someone. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jessica from Cali. Y'all, you're gonna make it hard today. Thank you, Dottie. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I wasn't going to talk about any of the sponsorships or the meetups or the merchandise, but let me go ahead and talk about the Maggie meetup. We now have 3 sponsorships. Uncle Stu was the first. Vel reached out last night, and now Jessica from Cali wants to sponsor. So I'll just announce, and so grateful. at this point, if the price point is difficult, please let me know because we have very generous scholars here. Uncle Stu, I have assigned your scholarship to someone who reached out to me before you even said you wanted to sponsor and said they would love to come, but the price point was too much. So let me know what you all would like to do as a meetup and how much is affordable. But just so you all know, the details are on my YouTube community tab. I think it was Maria from Texas. Maria, really, people who said she wanted a reason to travel, so she wanted a Maggie meetup. So I have planned an event for us, which is a joint cooking class. I'm here in the Atlanta area. If you're in the Atlanta area or you want to come to the Atlanta area, I would love to meet you in person. So there is a kitchen store called the Cook's Warehouse. I know it's here in Atlanta. It may be in other places, but it's kind of like a Williams Sonoma. So they have nice kitchen gear. And there's a store in the front, open to the public, and in the back they have cooking stations. So if you think about any type of cooking show that you watch, they have all the equipment back there, and they have cooking classes all the time. You can go to cookswarehouse.com and you can see the schedule and the menu. So I picked something that I thought would be fun for us to do together, since my channel has turned into like a hands-on cooking demonstration. And I picked something that I thought spoke to what we do here. It's Thursday, May 26th from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So it is 3 hours. The price is $99. And what I picked is the gluten-free comfort foods. So the menu is fried chicken, mac and cheese, and cream cake with berries, all gluten-free. So I thought, that sounds amazing. It's got rave reviews. They say you don't even know that it's gluten-free. So the way that it works, we arrive at the Cook's Warehouse. If you're interested, you can go online and you pay directly to the Cook's Warehouse. I have also paid my own $99. This is the same price that you would get off of the street. When we arrive, they give you an apron. We have a chef that's dedicated to our class. So if you've ever done any of the paint and sip classes, it's just like that. Where he will teach us step by step. We all cook our own food. Wine is included after the knives are put away. And then we sit down and we eat together. So we could have, a 2-course, or 3-course meal together. So again, the details are on my community tab. I also posted it on Instagram and on Facebook. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I will be there. I know we have one other person. If we have enough people, they'll shut it down. Not shut it down, but make it a private event just for us. Right now it is open to the public. If you don't want to cook, or the price point is too much, or I know someone reached out to me that they're vegan and the menu does not align with them, you're more than welcome to come through and just say hello, because it is an open store. But we will be there. I will definitely be there. So inbox me if you need a scholarship. Thank you, Jessica, so much. I know you are already a channel sponsor. So if you want to, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, I will pull it up when I get the other groceries. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Ah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Roxy says she would love to do this a couple times in the year. Absolutely. And you all let me know. I picked this because I thought it was in line with the channel. But if a cooking class, a group cooking class, is not what you all want to do, I'm open to ideas. If the $99 price point is out of reach, I never want to put anybody out. Let me know what price point is affordable. And if we need to do something, that's free, meet up at a park or something, I'm totally fine with that too. Yes, please tell the people that you love. This morning, I'm telling people, I'm calling people, I'm texting people. Tomorrow is not promised. Yes, I'm going to eat something. I'm going to eat something, all of you. Thank you so much, Dottie girl. Thank you, everyone. Condemnia, I'm so glad that you're here. I have something special for you, Mr. Channel Sponsor. We're going to go through the groceries. I know there are messages coming. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you so much. Condemnia asked me to do an asparagus dish. I have a great simple recipe for grilled asparagus. I can do this for you tonight if you are available. So you can let me know what time works for you. And I'm thinking maybe I'll pan sear some fish, or I could pan fry some catfish or something. So let me know. As asparagus is here, Condemnia, just for you. And if you're a channel sponsor, yes, your asparagus is here. You ask as my scholars, I will deliver as your teacher. This is the community that we've built, and I'll be happy to cook it up for you. I also ordered some green onions. I love onions. For me, this is something that I'll chop up and put in one of my meal prep containers. I love having green onion. They add a pop of green color, obviously, to a lot of stuff. Great on omelets or in omelets, great in soups. Since the boys are coming home this weekend, my oldest, I've taught them both how to cook, and he likes to make a ramen bowl. He can even poach an egg and then put some green onion on it with the ramen and everything. So love green onion. Y'all know Maggie Cakes, and I'm a big egg eater. So of course I have eggs for the arroz con pollo amethyst that I'm gonna make for you. There's a sofrito, which is like a little base of like peppers and herbs. So it calls for cilantro. So the cilantro has arrived. I ordered some just regular turkey sausage, butterball turkey sausage. If you all saw my video where I made the McGriddle, the Maggie griddle. I used the butterball turkey patties, but they were small. So I'm going to try that again one day. And I got the roll turkey sausage so I can shape it into a patty that fits. What did I use? The cauliflower thins. But I'm going to do it maybe with some Maggie cakes too. I got this for the boys. This is, I'll drink it. It does have a little bit of extra sugar, but you all know when I make my coffee, I can't have dairy, so I don't use half and half creamer, but the kids actually like this one. This is creamer made from almond milk. It does have a little bit of added sugar. It's got 5, which is not bad, but I try to stay as close to 0 as possible. But these are the types of substitutions that I keep in the house. So, you know, the boys like to make their own chai latte, and so they will drink this as well. All right, I've got a few more bags, so let me go grab them. And I'm going to pull up the sponsor page. I have updated it. Jessica, for you only, if you need the information. And if you're a channel sponsor, you can let me know what you'd like for me to cook for you. Let me know if I missed your name. I'm just going to go grab the bags at the front. I'm coming right back. All right, I had to make, oh, here we come. Sorry, y'all. I had to make the font smaller because you all have been so generous. So for the arroz con pollo, chicken and rice, I asked Amethyst, and I'm thanking her with food because she's helped me with my Amazon links because I'm old. So she's coming over and I'm going to cook for her and the boys too. So I'm making full flavor food, no, not the substitution version. So the chicken and rice, you're going to put some peas on the top for color. So I got the peas. I love these veggie steam bags. I think these are about $1. The cauliflower. If you guys saw the shepherd's pie video that I did, mashed cauliflower is a great substitute for mashed potatoes. So you just steam these, put them in a pot with a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, and then put them in the blender with, you know, butter and sour cream. If you eat sour cream, for me it's goat's cheese, and it purees nice and smooth as a mashed potato substitute. Excellent. And if y'all remember, Nana said she used to sneak cauliflower into me and my brother's food when we were little. We didn't know. Great way to get extra veggies in. Titanium is here, another channel sponsor. Thank you. I think I was down to my last orange yesterday. So I like to keep these on the counter, the easy peel. Y'all remember, I think when Alex was here, he ate like 5 of them in one sitting. So I was like, okay, the boys are coming, so I need to get this stuff. All right. Oh, wow. Sometimes I put multiple things on my shopping cart just in case they don't find my first choice. But the arroz con pollo calls for fresh lemon juice, so we'll be using that tomorrow. Amethyst. I like to keep lemons on the counter. That looks so pretty with the blue. Huh. Didn't think about that, but I like to keep fresh lemons on the counter. You guys have seen me zest them. You've seen me juice them and then put them in teas. So lemon water or grate in the crab cakes, whatever you like. The sofrito calls for bell pepper, amethyst. So we'll have fresh bell pepper for your chicken and rice. If you can't get fresh lemon, that's fine. You can also use the concentrate. You can use these in teas or in recipes probably too. Fresh is best, but you know what? Use what you have. Start somewhere. Oh yes, titanium. Tomorrow Amethyst is coming over, and y'all, she did offer. She messaged me this morning and she offered to postpone. But I think what we can do now is continue to make the most of the time that we have, and show love. So I show love by cooking for my family, cooking for strangers, cooking for you all, cooking for myself. It's so important to take time to eat real food. I know we're all busy, but some of our best memories are probably just a simple home cooked meal. Everybody loves coming home to that, and I love providing that. So, yes, I am cooking for Amethyst tomorrow. She will be here. It'll probably be around dinner time. Since the boys are coming home, y'all know we've got to do haircuts. One of them told me their bike brakes aren't working, so we got to go to the bike shop and all of that. But in the evening, after 5-ish, you will see me schedule another live. So I will make chicken and rice, arroz con pollo, the Latin version from scratch. Ooh. The recipe calls for authentic Latin ingredients. Jessica, help me out. But it called for cubanelle peppers, which is like, I've never used these before. They say that they're absolutely, Monique, we'll talk about that. Cubanelle peppers, they say that they're a little bit sweeter than a green pepper. You can see the difference here. And I really want to follow the exact authentic recipe. I've never used cubanelle peppers before. They kind of look like a jalapeno, but they're supposed to be sweet, not spicy. So I'm going to put this, I have to chop this up and put it in the sofrito for the arroz con pollo tomorrow. And if they're good, who knows? Maybe we'll slice them up and do like a little mini stuffed pepper. Like if I cut it lengthwise and open it in half and had a little boat, a little, I don't know, egg and cheese or cheese and sausage or whatever. Let me know if y'all have had cubanelle peppers. Ah, you know what I'm going to do, Jessica? Thank you for saying that. There is y'all know I am on social media, but what I follow are all of the cooking shows and cooking channels. I work from home, thankfully, and I keep them on mute. There is a channel that I watch. It's on the Roku called America's Test Kitchen, and they test all of these different recipes, obviously. And this is their recipe, and so the sofrito called for the cubanelle pepper for the authentic taste. So I will post the recipe or the video when I post for tomorrow night. So you guys will be able to see me do it in real time. I think I have a few more bags. But Monique, you wanted to talk about food deliveries. Yes, let me grab the other bags and we'll talk about that. These just came from Walmart, which is the super center close to me, but I use all of them and I'll explain to you why. Y'all, I was just like you, dropping stuff, going to the store, trying to push the cart with the kids, everything. But someone turned me on to grocery delivery and I never looked back. It is a membership service. So there is a fee. So it's about $100 a year. So $99 a year. Actually, let me know, Jessica, if you're interested. Shipped actually sent me a 50% off coupon. Let me know if anybody's interested. I'll send it to you or post it somewhere where you can get a year's membership for $49 instead of $99. But you can go to all of their websites, whether it's Walmart Plus, Shipped, which is SHIPT, shipped.com, Instacart.com, Amazon Prime, and put in your zip code and it'll let you know if they deliver in your area. I know that I struggle with impulse buying and I like sweets. And so there's been more than once that I would go to the store for, let's say, Condemia's asparagus and come back with Oreos for me. And that wasn't helping. And it's like I could never get the weight off. So to help me stay on track, I use the grocery delivery services. $100 a year is about $2 a week. So for me, that is worth the price of like going and parking and walking through the store and dealing with customer service. So I get specifically what I need delivered to me. So if you need that coupon code, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Please share. Let me know if you can put links in the chat. I don't know if you can. Maybe that's just for moderators and I can make you a moderator. But yes, please share with each other. That's what we do here. None of this stuff is sponsored, y'all. This is just me searching and finding stuff that I want to eat from the list I can eat. I don't know if I said that, my food sensitivity test, but I think you all know. And I have found a lot of stuff that I don't like, but what I do like, I will tell you. I'll tell you if I don't like it too. So for the authentic arroz con pollo, it's supposed to use medium grain rice, so I got that. I have plenty of jasmine rice because y'all know I'm African, but I wanted to make the authentic thing, so this is for tomorrow. This is just me buying chives. I love onions and I didn't have any. I have the freeze-dried ones, but I'm gonna chop these up just for a little garnish if they're still good. They're looking kind of sad, but, and if you ever get anything that you don't like, you go in the app and say, you know, give it a thumbs down and they give you a credit or refund for it, refund you back. Chicken thighs, one of the best cuts of meat in my opinion. Skin on chicken thighs, so the recipe calls for browning the chicken and then you put the sauce in and then you put the rice and cover it. So this will be our meat, well, y'all's meat for tomorrow. I'm gonna cook it, but probably not eat it. I'll taste to make sure it's okay. Let me get my apron on. Anytime I'm touching something that's potentially messy, I wanna make sure that we stay. Hey, how are you, Serenity? So glad to see you here. Okay, so let's see what else came in the grocery delivery. Then we're gonna get started on cooking. You need my skin routine? Let me tell you the skin routine. Hot flash, over 45. You were so sweet. No, to be honest with you, my skin routine, I have struggled, but I do believe in self-care today and always. If you know anything about me, I believe in massages and facials and all of that stuff. So I do get monthly facials. I don't wear makeup. All I wear is lipstick and mascara, fill in my brows. But this is my skin. I do not have any makeup on. And it's been a while coming. But I do two things that you can do that's helped me if you're acne prone like me. Vitamin C serum and during the day and retinol at night. And there's a company that has really affordable good products. It's called Abnormal or Normal. They're like under $10 or something like that. When you put it on, it does tingle a little bit, but vitamin C serum, and retinol. That's all I wear. Sunscreen. Sunscreen is important too. I do put on sunscreen, even though I'm African. I put it on my face just because, okay, this is not about food. When I scar, I can get the marks on my face. So sunscreen. And last little bit that you didn't want to know, laser hair removal for me, head to toe. But, just as things change, make sure that your skin is smooth. Laser hair removal, sunscreen, SPF 50, retinol, and vitamin C. That's it. Hopefully that helps. Hi, Wally. You love tingles on your skin. Me too. Yep. I can't keep that up. And I'm on Zoom meetings all day. Y'all, I have to keep a beauty routine that I can do myself. I can't be having the highs and lows of coming out of the salon looking amazing and then you see me and I look like Who Shot John? No, I do it myself. You need affiliate links? Absolutely, Amethyst. Yes, I will. I will. You're welcome, sweetheart. Absolutely. Happy to share. Happy to share. Oh, Condemnia, you want pearls with your apron. Okay, I will wear them for you tonight. You're right. You wanted pearls with the apron. I forgot, but I didn't forget. Or as Nana says, I forgot to remember. So I will change the gold. Let me know if you want your asparagus for dinner tonight, and I will replace the jewelry with the pearls just for you. Absolutely. Whew. Man, he's got a memory. All right, canned mushrooms. I just like to keep these. I do have the fresh portobellos, but just a few pantry staples. That's just for me. Amethyst, your recipe calls for cumin, authentic Latin flavor, so I did get some cumin. I should have checked to see if I had some. Oh, that's what I do. Oh, God. See, I can return it. See, that's what I do. That's why I have that rack back there of all this stuff, because I get a recipe and it calls for something and then I buy it. Shame on me. I should have looked. Oh, dear me. Okay. I already had cumin, but I didn't want to take a chance. I want your arroz con pollo. Y'all, Nana's in the chat. Hi, Mom. Okay, I'm not sure. Sound the alarm. Nana's watching. Hi, Mom. Ah, Amethyst, what should she wear? Condemn you, I don't know. I say come as yourself. The boys will be here tomorrow wearing whatever teenage boys wear, as long as it doesn't have holes or stains. That's my only rule. And my oldest is a swimmer. And if you've ever been to a swim meet, y'all know what they wear. That's it. And he'll walk around the house with that on. And I'm like, you were not at the pool. Put a shirt on. So wear whatever you like. You don't have to dress up. I'm making comfort food today and tomorrow. Hello, Nana. All right, so your recipe, Mom, let me know if you want to come over tomorrow. I'm cooking for Amethyst. I'm making a Latin chicken and rice, arroz con pollo. It calls for chicken stock, so of course I got the chicken broth. Is there a different? I think I ordered chicken stock. I don't know if maybe they substituted it. Yeah. So if you put something on your list and they can't find it, they'll give you the next best thing at the same price, and you can approve or reject it in the app. Nakia made the apples. You made the fried apples last night. You said they were delicious. Oh, I'm so excited. Please let me know how you made them and really how you ate them. Did you eat them just the apples with ice cream, with whipped cream, with crushed graham crackers? Y'all know this is my happy place. I get excited. Or did you put it in like a store-bought crust and bake an apple pie? I love it when you all try the recipes and you tell me that they're actually good, because my palate has completely changed, the way I eat and the way that I snack. So I think it tastes good, but when you all tell me it tastes good, I love it. The head wrap. Oh, Absolutely, Condemnia. You got it. I don't wear makeup anyway, unless lipstick is makeup. But I just do the lipstick because, you know, I have this teacher vibe, so I need something with a little bit of vibrancy. Anyway, I digress. Back to the arroz con pollo. Secret ingredient, saison. My mom swears by these seasoning packs. Nana, let me know if you've used this saison. Growing up, mom used to swear by the Lipton soup mixes. When she would make stews and soups, the little tear packs of soup mixes, she would put that in for like extra flavor and stuff. And I was told this is a secret ingredient in the arroz con pollo. So I got that. Ooh, Nikia, you ate just the apples. Isn't that enough, y'all? I have them in the fridge. So good. That makes my day. No, what did I do? Almost done. Couple more bags. Extra lemon. This is good for my teas. If I'm making just the tea or the apple cider vinegar, then I will use, you know, the lemon in the squeeze bottle, which is fine. If I'm making a recipe, then I will try and use the natural food, but use what you have. All right. Because the boys are coming home, need I say more? I have teenage boys. I think that's everything. All right, so groceries have arrived today. I have everything for the chicken and rice tomorrow. So we'll be having that for dinner. Right now we're gonna get started with Maggie Cakes, and I think I'm gonna try the turkey bacon. You love the saison? Absolutely. All right, let me scroll back and see if I've missed anything. Wear the head wrap amethyst. Oh, Monique, you just tasted the cracker toffee. You did graham crackers, 0 calorie sugar, 0 calorie lilies. You did the salted caramel and vegan butter. Y'all, let me tell you something. I'm looking at mine and I would be lying if I said I haven't been picking at it today. I'll show you and then we're going to get started. Wait, I'm recycling these bags and I'm making sure I got everything out of it because, you know. Oh, one other thing. There's a drizzle sauce for the arroz con pollo, which is a mayonnaise base. So that was the last thing. Vel, I'm using those for a little stuffing for a little care package for you. So thank you so much for generously sponsoring. And Uncle Stu, if you're still on, and Jessica from Cali, if you're still on, I would love to send you a little thank you just for being a cooking class sponsor. Mom, let me know. Nana, let me know if you want to come to the cooking class. We have 3 scholarships and only 1 has been claimed. But yes, the cracker toffee. If y'all missed yesterday's episode, the morning episode is when we made this. The evening episode is when I revealed it because it has to cool in the fridge. There's a recipe for microwave cracker toffee. I made mine with graham crackers. I really need to stop nibbling at it because I'm kind of going through looking for little pieces. That's when I need the boys home to eat this stuff. But you can make anything down in a personalized size portion. The recipe calls for a whole sleeve of saltines, which I don't eat. That's why I substituted my gluten-free crackers. It works on any cracker, chocolate, sugar, butter, and salt. That's all you need. My fried apples are still here. They're looking kind of okay. They're looking sad, but I bet you they would warm up good. All right. So those were yesterday morning if you guys want to watch. All right, so I'm going to wash my hands and we're going to do blueberry Maggie cakes, my signature dish, the one thing that I thought up of. I made breakfast for dinner for the boys one night and I couldn't have any of it, and I thought of a way to have the pancake experience with the ingredients that have been approved for me. If you all saw our last cook along with Vel and with Keisha, we all made Maggie cakes, a different version. I thought today, you know, I would bring comfort to myself and to you all. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Always start by washing my hands. I am going to make some turkey bacon, a new brand that I haven't tried before. So I'll start with the turkey bacon and then we'll do the Maggie Cakes. Okay, always here to give you guys options. When we did the cook along, you all turned me on to beef bacon. I was not aware this is a thing. This came from Sam's Club. So you can get this brand Godshaw. I've seen it at Sam's Club and as at Ingles. I'm in the Atlanta area, but if you want an alternative to turkey bacon, if you don't eat pork, this actually cooked up nice. To me, you can look at it. It's kind of like a pastrami corned beef kind of deli meat. It's got a lot of flavor inside the beef. It doesn't shrink as much as pork bacon because it's not very fatty, but this is really good. When I went to Sam's Club to get that, y'all are so funny. When I went to Sam's Club to get that, this was right next to it. So the same brand, Godshaw, and they have this uncured turkey bacon. I've been making just regular butterball turkey bacon, which is fine, but I'm all brands of the same thing to see how they are. Yes, Wally beef bacon, absolutely. They have two kinds. This is the only one that I've been able to find, the Angus steak kind. But other people have told me they have one that's closer to regular bacon and it actually like crisps up like regular bacon, so you can give that a try. I'm gonna make this one, turkey bacon, and I'm gonna compare it to the butterball that I usually use. I make my bacon in the air fryer, so let me grab a couple trays. Still got some dishes in the dishwasher. I'm looking at this big old pack like, I'm not going to eat all this, but I have to remember the boys are coming. Hey, Suzette Speaks is on. Thank you so much for being here. If I haven't told you all enough times, I love you all. Make sure you tell those that you love them. Mom, I love you so much. You and Dad, thank you for raising me, even though you were very strict. It made me the woman that I am, and I appreciate that. Tomorrow is not promised for any of us, so thank you for being here and allowing me to cook for you. Happy Bacon. They have more beef bacon at Whole Foods. Oh, okay. Whole Foods would be a good place to try. So in case anybody's hopped on, if you've never seen this before, this brand, it's new to me too. Godshaw's Happy Bacon. What is uncured bacon? I don't know. But is curing it like that salt process? Is that like an artificial process? I don't know. Maybe one of y'all know. But this says uncured turkey and uncured beef. Thank you, Val. I don't know. Can someone look it up? Maybe y'all can Google it. I'm going to start cooking. I'll just take this off when I try to be all elegant for y'all, but I don't wear this stuff in the kitchen. All right. Get a cutting board just for clean surfaces. Val says yes. So curing bacon is when you salt it and do stuff to it. So I guess uncured, maybe that means more natural. So it says no hormones, no, okay, I'm trying to read it through that. No added hormones, real wood smoke, 75% less fat, 45 calories and 6 grams of protein, no nitrates or nitrites added. And I know a lot of people avoid processed meat because of that. Hi, Amethyst. I know you have a live stream, so if you all want to hop off and support her, please put your channel in the chat. Please check out Suzette Speaks. Please check out Uncle Stu. Subscribe. Y'all, you all are here to support me, so I want to make sure I support you. So if you have a business or a channel, please put it in the chat. Oh, you're so funny, Condemnia, the iced wrist. There's a story about this. It's not iced. So, Nana, if Nana were here, she would tell you this bracelet actually came from Ghana. I was home in 2020, and it has my name. I was born on a Saturday. And if Nana is here, she'll tell you in our culture, every day of the week has a masculine name and a feminine name. And my name is Ama. And that actually looks the same on Instagram, even though it's backwards. So my parents call me Ama Oheniwa, Maggie. So Margaret is my given name, my Christian name, if you will, my English name. Ama is the day of the week that I was born. So I got this bracelet in Ghana. And so it just keeps me close to my culture. But they're just, different beads that are important to me. So feel free to call me Ama, Maggie, Margaret. There's so many nicknames for Margaret, y'all. Maggie, Mags, Meg, Peggy, Maggie, Ama. Yeah. Oh, you love that? Thank you for the heart. Oh, beautiful name. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Afua. Yes, Amethyst is Afua. So my dad is Kwesi. Kwame. If Nana were here, she could tell you every day of the week. My brother is Kwaku. That's born on Wednesday. Alex and Marcus, my boys, are both Kwaku. So they'll call you, Kwaku Marcus or Kwaku Alex. So yeah, a little history. When we get Nana back over here, she can tell you more about that. So you're Afia? Okay. So yeah, a lot of those Ghanaian names that you hear, Kwame, Kwesi, Kwaku, Afia, Ama, Mom, can you type them in the chat, please, so I don't miss them? But yes, Ama, born on Saturday. That's me. All right, let's get to the bacon. Y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for the hearts. It's close to Omi, your daughter's name. Yeah. I try to be intentional about what I do, especially as I'm aging. It's just important to leave a legacy, and you all are part of my legacy. All right, so let's get this turkey bacon open now that we know what uncured means. But the beef bacon says the same. Uncured, no nitrates or nitrites. No artificial ingredients, minimally processed. So, look, I'm not the food police. I always say that. Start somewhere. But if I can eat something that comes from the earth or something that's made in a laboratory, I opt for something that comes from the earth. So even like when it comes to drinks, I drink more like coffee, tea, and water. Sodas are like a treat, like popcorn and a Coke or something like that. But that's just me. All right, so let's see how this turkey bacon does in the air fryer. What is a portion? One slice. We need at least two to know if it's, who eats one slice of bacon? The heck? All right. So this is the turkey bacon. To me, it looks more like real meat compared to the butterball. Y'all know that kind of looks like deli meat. I'm going to put earth is better than the laboratory. Yeah, like I said, I'm not the food police, but okay. And this bacon is stuck together. I got my hand in here. Okay. So this is what we'll do. These are just things that I decided to come up with. So like if I'm at a restaurant or whatever, and they offer me a beverage, I'm like, try to stay. I'm not vegetarian or necessarily plant-based. I do eat meat, but I just try and stay as natural as possible when you can. Like I always tell you all, what I've learned, it's not what you eat from time to time. Hey, Shafit, thank you for being here. It's what you eat all of the time. So, indulge, allow yourself. This is Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But, All right, so I have 2.5 pieces of bacon. I'm going to cook one plain, and I'm going to cook one with cracked pepper, because that's what I have to do to the butterball for it to bring it to life. So let me just put some pepper on here. Y'all have already seen the candy bacon and all kind of stuff you can do with the bacon. You can roll it around a Brussels sprout. You can sprinkle brown sugar and let it caramelize. You can have it plain. We're gonna do just some cracked black pepper. And I'm gonna be pretty liberal with it because this is how I cook the butterball. So I'll have an apples to apples or turkey slice to turkey slice, bacon slice. Are they slices? They're strips. Strips of bacon? Is it a bacon slice or a bacon strip? Y'all. Okay, so you can see one I'm leaving plain and one I put bacon on. Get all my nutrition in one slice. I know, who eats one slice of bacon? The first slice is really to see if you like it, and then the second slice is to get in there. Oh, I feel like y'all know my air fryer, all air fryers have a fan. So I always cook bacon or tortillas or anything that's lightweight that can flap around. I always cook it between two trays so that it stays still in the air fryer. Okay. And we're gonna put this away. Let me get a Ziploc bag because I never put anything in the fridge that's unsealed because it'll leak. With the groceries that I got today, I'm gonna have to take, well, what I do anyway once a week, a recommendation. You know, it's good to go in there, take everything off one shelf, wipe it down, organize it back, next shelf from top to bottom. That way you get in front of any spills or anything that's starting to, y'all know, grow in there. We've all been there. You know, just a little happy housekeeping tip. So we'll see how the bacon comes out. Turkey bacon. It's a big old pack though. So again, the brand is Godshaw, and I will check Whole Foods to see if I can find beef bacon. But today I'm making their turkey bacon. Oh, I need to turn on the air fryer. Put some foil in the bottom. My little drip trays in the dishwasher, so hopefully the foil stays in there. All right, so let's get started with the Maggie Cakes. Thank you all for the hearts. All right, super bacon. I know, right? Who eats one slice of bacon, right? Exactly. So Condemnia is telling us about his mumbo sauce. Ah, barbecue sauce. Okay. Oh, that's right. You wanted me to make you oysters. I've never made them before. Oh, you said grilled and fried. I could order some oysters and make them with the asparagus. But for oysters, this may be a dumb question. I have to like crack the shell and then take them out of the shell. Do they sell oysters already shelled? That will determine whether or not, because I'm fine to grill or bake seafood, but do I have to shell it? All right, Maggie Cakes. 2 ingredients for Maggie Cakes. All you need are eggs and cream cheese. I know my air fryer sounds horrible. If you can have dairy, eggs, and cream cheese. 2 ingredients, that's it. My results said that I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so even though I have this in the house, I don't eat this. My substitution is goat's cheese. So you all know this. This is just from Aldi's. This is the plain. You can do all kind of different flavors, but I'm just going to do regular old plain today and add a couple, yummy things in there. It is a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every ounce of goat's cheese or cream cheese, you need 1 egg. So you can tell here, I think that says 4 ounces. So this is a 4-ounce log, so I need 4 eggs. So I'm going to put that in a blender, and we're going to make our batter. So you can make them plain. I'm going to make the blueberry version. That is my favorite. I do have strawberries and I do have raspberries. Maybe I'll do a little as a garnish. I don't know. But I love blueberries when they get hot on the inside. They kind of burst and leak through. All right. So I'm just opening up the goat's cheese. This is a soft, spreadable, creamy cheese, which is my substitute for cream cheese. Goat's cheese is an acquired taste. It's a little funky. Excuse me. To me, it's like a blend of sour cream and blue cheese. I'm used to it now, but I'll show you guys some other brands that aren't as pungent. But these are like pure protein pancakes. No sugar, no dairy, no gluten. All right, so I'm just getting the rest of it out, and then I'm going to use, ooh, a little strong, that brand. This is Aldi's. Good on apples or cream cheese on apples. Put it on fruit for a little bit more filling snack. Use it as a schmear for like a bagel. I thought I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Y'all, I thought, sorry, Instagram. Okay. Okay. So I'm just using a spoon to get it below the blades so that when I actually turn on the blender, it will mix. So 4 ounces of goat's cheese or cream cheese, up to you. And I'm gonna crack 4 whole eggs. So Condemnia says you prepare them for the family. When you bake or grill them, you do the opening and clearing of the oyster from the shell. Okay, I've never done that before, but I'll try. Is it hard? And he says he would not suggest getting them out of the shell because they maintain freshness longer in the shell. That makes sense. Okay, I'll look and see if I can get some oysters, but can you give me a second choice? Fish or shrimp, is that okay? I may have to practice, but I actually like the challenge. I've never made oysters before because I don't really eat them, but I'll give it a try. But since your asparagus is here, I do have smoked salmon. I was thinking about making smoked salmon pinwheels for dinner. That might be fun. All right, so I just cracked 4 whole eggs. Ooh, I smell the bacon percolating in there. Nana taught me to cook with all my senses, so don't just set it and forget it. When you start to smell, check on it. All right, so I have 4 eggs in here with the goat's cheese. You can blend it just like this and it is fine. I like to add just a little extra because I'm extra. Why be regular when you could be extra? Let me wash my hands. Let's see how this bacon is looking. Oh dear. It's going back in. It's still looking kind of like turkey bacon, so it's gonna go back in. I like it crispy. We'll see if this will crisp up. Let me put it back on the tray. So, but it smells good. So, we'll see. Okay, back to the Maggie Cakes. I think I have another order. One moment, please. Okay, this is completely optional, the Maggie Cakes batter. Oh yeah, ugh, thank you, Condemnia. I'll make something good with the asparagus. Maybe we'll do the salmon pinwheels with asparagus on the side. So that gives me the seafood experience. Okay, so again, it could just be cream cheese and eggs, but because the goat's cheese is kind of like tart or pungent, I do a few things that are completely optional just to soften it. These are stevia leaf, I don't know what's on there, stevia leaf sweet drops. This is caramel. I actually bought these for beverages. I did not like them in beverages like I like my skinny syrups, but I do like it as an ingredient. So it's a concentrated caramel flavor. So I literally just put a scoop like that into my pancake batter, completely optional. And then for warmth, because I want flavor through every bite, whatever warming spices you like, I'm just using Walmart cinnamon and dollar store nutmeg. Completely optional. It won't change the color, but I do like to put some cinnamon in. Same spices that we put on the fried apples, same spices that we put on the butternut squash, and nutmeg. All right, so now I'm gonna blend. Oh, I forgot, there's one more, the vanilla paste. One more other something that gives it a little creaminess. If you have vanilla extract, that can work. I bought this for a recipe, so I'm just trying to use it. This is vanilla bean paste, so it's just more concentrated and it has the little specks of vanilla in it, so it looks fancy. Ah, skinny syrups. Oh, you want to see a coffee? I found this in my room. I'll make you a beverage, Nakia. I made some mocha coffee this morning. 0 sugar, 0 calorie. You can get the barista experience at home with less money and less calories. So I'll make that for you when we are ready to plate. All right, so we have our vanilla bean paste. Again, maybe like a half teaspoon. You can see it's just like a glop of, vanilla bean, but it's got the nice little specks in there. Just for vanilla flavor. Again, put whatever you want in there or nothing at all. It's just me being fancy. Okay, so now we're gonna close, y'all. Okay, Amethyst, it's really me at home. Thank you so much. We'll open this later. Another Walmart delivery. I can't remember what it is, but one of the things I love about Walmart is that there's no minimum order. So if I need $2 worth of batteries, I order $2 worth of batteries. That's one of the benefits of the membership. If you're not a member, you'll pay like $7.95 per delivery, and as you can see, I use it a lot. So when I need something, I just order it. They've partnered with DoorDash, so whoever's already driving around in the area, they'll just add me to their route and they'll drop off stuff. So it helps me keep stuff in stock and it keeps me out of the stores and the impulse buying. All right, get myself together. Cream cheese or goat's cheese, eggs or egg substitute, maybe even the plant-based eggs if you're vegan. This is vegetarian, not vegan. Cinnamon, vanilla paste, nutmeg. So I'm gonna blend. I'll move my cutting board. Ah, so the skinny syrups, I think that's good. I don't think I have a link in the description. You can go to skinnymixes.com, or if you have a Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, any of those kind of stores in your area, go towards the back. They have the full-size bottles. And I get the pumps. So I use these in sparkling water. Hey, Miss Lisa, thank you. White chocolate pumpkin. Usually about $3.99. All of them are 0 calories, 0 sugar. You can get a variety of flavors. The little concentrates, these I keep in the car in my purse. Mocha, caramel, or vanilla. So you can also buy Amazon. There might be an Amazon link in the description, walmart.com. But yeah, and the website is skinnymixes.com. I don't know if that shows up. Skinnymixes.com. I've completely changed the way I eat, drink, and snack. I always like to say eat your calories, don't drink them, because there's a lot of extra calories and stuff that we drink, but then you're not full, and then you eat on top of that. So all right, so the Maggie Cakes batter. So I was just blending it, and you can see when you take the little blade out, this is actually more watery than regular pancake batter because there's no flour, and that is intentional, but they will fluff up. I'm coming to the comments. I just got to get this off of my hands. And I took my, I'm going to wash everything, so I took my goat's cheese directly out of the fridge and blended it fine. I've tried it with room temperature and I've tried it with cold, and it works fine. Cream cheese, they say soften it first, let it sit outside or microwave it for like 10 seconds. I don't have an issue with that. Washing my hands. All right, so now we're gonna make the Maggie Cakes. Oh, yes, you see the big bottles all the time. Y'all, I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff is right under our nose, but the problem is a lot of these companies, they don't advertise the healthier stuff. You know, the regular stuff that we all grew up on is what's in your face all the time. So that's one of the things I love doing on my channel is sharing with you all things that I found. I'll try anything. I'll buy it. If I like it, you'll know. And if I don't like it, you'll know. But yes, I order all of my beverage. Ah, Lisa says she loves the Maggie Cakes. Great protein in the morning. It doesn't taste like eggs. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, but I order all of my beverages unsweet. So if you go to McDonald's and you get the dollar tea, you can get it unsweet. When I buy a coffee, I get it unsweet. Unsweet, unsweet, unsweet. And then I sweeten it myself with my 0 calorie, 0 sugar sweeteners. They taste so good. And I serve them to other people and they're like, this is sugar free? There you go. Okay, so we're gonna get the dash and some goat's butter. We'll just let the bacon do its thing. I almost forgot this special ingredient, the blueberries. You can make these without, but I do love fruit. Those are my sweets and my snacks. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. You can actually make these on the stove. You can make them on the griddle. I'm using the little mini dash, $12.99 at Target or on Amazon. This is the one that's smooth top and bottom. They have the waffle version, they have the grill version, but I love these for the Maggie Cakes, eggs, anything that you want to cook fast, and it cooks top and bottom so you don't have to flip. And why that's important is because this this batter is kind of watery. You can flip them on the stove. You just got to be, there's a little technique to it. I'll tell you about that too. Mona's here. Thank you, Mona, the moderator. Please tell us about your channel. Let's check our bacon and then we're going to make our Maggie Cakes. Ooh. Maybe a little bit done. So again, this is the Godshall's turkey bacon. Y'all saw the beef bacon. So I'm gonna taste this little craggly piece over here. It's a little done. Mmm. Very crispy. I'm gonna let it cool. I might have taken it out a little bit before, but look, today it will be fine. And that was an unpeppered piece, and it has more flavor than the butterball for sure. Yes, Mona, it's good to be here. It's good to be with y'all. It's good to have another day. Tomorrow is not promised. And God willing, I will spend my tomorrows with you all. All right. I need a beverage. I feel like I got bacon pieces in my mouth. Y'all know Nana's going to get on me. Okay. So for the Maggie cakes, all you need is butter. When we did the cook along, Keisha did hers in olive oil, so you can definitely cook these in olive oil. I like the butter flavor and the brown color that you get from the butter. If you can have dairy, have regular butter. Y'all know me, I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so I use goat's milk butter. Cooks like butter, tastes like butter, works just like butter, but it's made from goat's milk instead of cow's milk. Available at Whole Foods. I order in line on bulk. Links are in the description. So I have some that's down to its last little nub. Whatever, I'm using it anyway. So what I do, I take it like a magic marker and I literally just go all over the top and the bottom. Hold it properly, don't want to drop it. Of the griddle. This is what's going to give you that nice browning, especially the crispy ridge of brown. That's what's going to give you the nice brown color on your pancakes. So whether you're doing them in the stove or on the grill, just cut some and let it sizzle down. So you can see I've got brown color, because once I turn this on, I've got butter on both. Once I turn this on, I'm not going to pick it up again. And I do that between each pancake. Here you go, Mona. Need to wash my hands, but there you go. So I do that between each pancake, and we'll make a nice stack. We'll probably make a 5 stack, and then we will sit and chat and chow, maybe until lead attorney comes on. Happy Friday. Thank you all for being here. I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm happy you're here with me. All right, washing my hands and grabbing the blueberries. You could probably do this with frozen, maybe even dried, but I have fresh blueberries. I just love the way they cook in the pancake, you'll see. So my fruits, the fruits that I eat are apples, citrus, and berries, basically the low sugar fruit. My portion is a handful, so I kind of eyeball it and use these little condiment cups as my portion until it starts overflowing. We're gonna rinse these off. I'm gonna put some inside the pancakes, and then I'm gonna put some outside as a garnish. And I think you all will like the presentation. So you can see what they look like fresh, kind of this ashy blue. I have made these for the kids. You can make these with the kids. Kira, thank you. Am I saying your name right? Welcome, new subscriber. She says, I've always seen you on TLA's channel. Yes, love lead attorney. I was at his meetup. I'm a student of his course. Incredibly gracious with what he's learned. I have a small baby YouTube channel, and we're so happy to have you here. She says, that voice got me. You're a new subscriber. Well, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Y'all, honestly, I've had to work on it. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. I have been told I have a good speaking voice, and I used to sing in the choir, but elegance and etiquette training have helped me to slow down and to lower my tone. Condemnia will tell you they don't want me yelling. I can get very excited, and I have to, you know, I just want to represent us all well, represent myself and represent you all. So thank you for the compliment. Okay, class, we are going to make Maggie cakes. So we've got our dash griddle, $12.99. This is great for kids with supervision, travelers, hotel room, dorm room. I know we have some military people. If you don't have access to a stove, this is the thing for you. So I'm going to plug it up. Just like a George Foreman, the light comes on, and then when it's temperature ready, the light will go off. And while these are cooking, I'm going to make a beverage. We'll make a cold beverage, and then we'll do coffee when we have our pancakes and bacon. So this way I get my fruit inside as well. See how they taste. If they're sweet already, grapefruit, dust it with powdered sweetener. Put some coconut or almond whipped cream on there. Just have them as a handful. Put them in a smoothie. When I did my elimination diet, which means when I got my list of foods that I can have, and I started eliminating the foods that I was sensitive to, it was about a 2-week detox. I'm not going to lie. The sugar, condemn you. I have to tell y'all something funny. Well, it's funny to me. I was talking to my etiquette teacher, and she actually watches the channel, and she was like, "Great job, Margaret. Smaller bites. Talk more slowly." She's English. And she said there's some lady, some Italian lady who has like a cooking channel, and she plays up on like, it's not me. I don't want to say lame, but I'm so quirky. Like, she'll cook something and like she'll, lick the bowl or what. I'm like, I don't have a persona. I'm just me. But thank you. Thank you so much. What are y'all doing this weekend? It's Mother's Day weekend. I asked Mom what she wanted to do. She says she wants to garden. So I'm taking the boys over. So y'all may see some pictures of Nana and the boys in the garden. Maggie will be on camera duty because I know God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt, but okay, our light's gone off. So I'm going to pour our pancake into the buttered griddle. The sizzle. Y'all like my voice. I like the cooking sounds. So we all like it together. Okay, so I've got the batter inside the griddle. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small handful, like 5 blueberries or whatever you like, and I'm going to place them randomly on the pancake before I close the top. So I'm going to have blueberries inside the pancake, and then of course we'll garnish with blueberries outside the pancake. So you'll see when they come out, let me go ahead and close it, what they look like. So good. I'm going to get my syrup out, and I'm going to make a beverage. I think I'll have a soda. Again, with the beverages and condiments, I got a 30-pack of these, a variety pack at Sam's Club's. Zevia is the brand. If you like soda and maybe you're having a hard time getting rid of it, they have all the flavors: ginger ale, a cola version, a Dr. Thunder version, a lightning version, cream soda, everything. 0 calories, 0 sugar, sweetened with stevia. So these have been approved for me. So I'm going to pour this over ice with some alkaline drops. Link is in the description, but you guys see me put this in everything. I was told I need to drink more alkaline water. My test results said I was more acidic, and that hinders with weight loss. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a home cooker. But you can buy alkaline water. In my opinion, it's expensive. So you can make your own alkaline drops from Amazon or whatever. I put it in everything, just a few drops, and it turns tap into alkaline water. I was just drinking water, and it wasn't staying to hydrate me. I was just running to the but with the alkaline drops, I actually am more hydrated, and my test results show that. What are y'all doing this weekend? Kiara's going to visit her grandmother. Yes, we love our elders. Mona D's hubby's birthday is this weekend. Happy birthday, Hubs. That is so wonderful. Love the family. Getting some ice. You think I moved these straws by now? All right, I hear some sizzling. Let's see how our pancake is doing. I'm lifting the top to look at it. Don't just set it and forget it. Use your eyes to look, your ears to hear. Smell it, catch it before it burns. Taste your food as you're making it, as long as it's not raw. Ooh, a little bit more. We're almost there. All right. So ginger ale is what, like a golden color? All of the Zevia sodas, even the like cola ones, I don't know how, but they're all clear. So sorry. Get a swig of this. Yes, I use plastic straws. I'm sustainable in other ways, and I love the turtles. So I'm just going to drink this while I cook, and then Kiara, I'll make you a mocha something. All right. Okay, ready to come out. This is where I get excited. I should have been ready. The syrup I'm using is this Walden Farms blueberry. I saw something online I want to try. Because it has a big spout, when it comes out, it's kind of glumpy to me, and I want a nice drizzle on the pancakes. So I'm putting them in here, and I should have put it in the microwave for like a second. But I'm going to, just a regular white plate, I'm putting a little dollop of syrup first, and then I'm going to put my pancake on there. Put this in this microwave for like 10 seconds. For the dash, always use plastic or non-stick. So here's our first pancake. So you can see what happened. The blueberries got nice and dark and burst, and you can see got that nice golden color on the top and on the bottom. Again, pure protein. So hold that back on the griddle with the butter, bottom and top. Vel did hers with blackberries. Keisha did hers with raspberries. Going back in with the batter. And back on top with some blueberries. If you put the blueberries in the batter and then blend it, the entire pancake will be blue, which is fine. Kids may love that, but I actually want what looks like a pancake with fruit inside. So each bite I get like pancake and the burst of blueberry. Okay, so for the Maggie cake experience, you need to put butter and syrup on each layer. So, got my goat butter here. Let me get a little knife. And you need to do this while they're still warm. So I just put a pat of butter on my Maggie cake, and then my syrup. If you have syrup that pours fine, you don't have to do this step, but I like a nice slow drizzle. And we're gonna do that on each layer. So we have our first Maggie cake done. I'll put it to the side. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, I'm getting excited. Oh, condemn you. I'm sorry you have to work this weekend. Val says Mother's Day will be chill. Your 8-year-old said, Mom, you just chill out on Mother's Day because the guys will be on the grill. I love that. I remember 8 years old. I used to get those little arts and crafts and love notes from the kids as teenagers. I think the last thing I got was a box of Skittles that they had eaten so bad. That's why I have you all. But that's okay. We make sure Nana is loved up. Me, I'm just the cooker. Kira, are you here for it? Ooh, Nakia has 5 boys, so hush, hush, hush. So that means they're planning a surprise for you. Well, sit back and relax, Mama. 5 boys. Can y'all imagine the grocery bill? I have 2. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, if you want to support your channel sponsor for life, we are on our way to 999 because Mom said she will subscribe when I have 999 because she wants to be the 1000th subscriber. Okay, Nana, you got it. All right, pancake number 2 is fluffing up. I'm so excited. But yes, y'all. Mona, I can't get no love over here. The boys are just like, don't even get me started. But everybody says that's this phase. Boys will come back around. But it's okay. They're growing up to be young men. So their dad always tells them, listen to your mother. And then they just look at me like, they know I'm soft. But it's all right. This pancake looks so good, y'all. All right. So you see our first pancake, buttery and melty. Here comes number 2. I put it directly over the other one so that we get a nice pancake stack. Look at that. Fluffiness. See the back side, buttery brown. All right. Back on the griddle, butter on the bottom, butter on the top. Pour the batter. And getting butter on my hands, that's okay. Bathe in it if I have to. Pancakes, and it looks crispy. Oh my gosh, yes, y'all know those crispy edges on the pancakes? Texture is everything. All right, so on the pancake we just took out, do it while it's hot. Add another pat of butter, each layer. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about this syrup. Sugar-free, calorie-free, gluten-free. So I indulge. So our stack is growing. Oh, y'all just wait. I'm gonna make you a masterpiece. Condemnia's gonna jump through the screen. Crispy. Yes, y'all, yes. So again, if you just like pancakes, you don't have to do the fruit. You could just do the eggs and cream cheese or the eggs and goat's cheese. And you will basically have the pancake part without the fruit. I eat 2 meals a day when I live stream for you all. You help keep me accountable so I can age gracefully. But yeah, so I mix my fruit in with my meals. All right. So beverages and condiments. We've talked a little bit about beverages. I'll make you a coffee in a second. But this brand, link should be in the description. Walden Farms. I'm using their blueberry syrup. I love this with the blueberry pancakes. I'm going to put some more in here and microwave it. Their syrups, ketchups, cocktail sauce, salad dressings, to me, are excellent. All of them are 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 gluten. They're an apple cider vinegar base. So to me, that's good for those. Excuse me, they have a whole line of condiments. Some of them are okay. Syrups and dressings, very good, but their spreads, they're a little bit more liquid because of the apple cider vinegar. So just be careful when you go to pour. Sometimes they just run more than you want, like a thick peanut butter spread. Yeah, if you must. But salad dressings and syrups, excellent choice. I'll get that out in a second. So that's why I'm very liberal with the salad dressing, because I've changed to the ones that are approved for me. Again, beverages and condiments, you don't have to give up stuff. You can change what you put on your food or what you drink and make a lot of changes and still eat the same thing. And because I keep my syrups in the fridge, I just microwaved it a little bit so it drizzles well. Ooh, Kira says you do blueberry syrup with blueberry waffles. That does sound good. Yes, crispy pancakes are fire. Oh my God. Y'all, I thought I was the only one. So you have enough, if you're doing pancakes, you just want to have enough oil in the pan or butter. Oil would work too. Growing up, and I have all that stuff here. I make Bisquick pancakes and Oscar Mayer bacon and log cabin syrup for the boys. They eat all of that. You want to have enough oil in the pan so that when you pour it, those ridges kind of sizzle a little bit. To me, I love like eating, whether it's fine dining or comfort food. To me, like good food is an experience. And I love that you all feel the same way. Like some people are just like, as long as I'm not hungry. I'm like, nah. That's why I plate the way that I do. I mean, I am a former executive, dining, all of that stuff, but I'm just a home cook and I want to look forward to what I eat. So thank y'all for understanding. Number 3. Your husband makes them just right for you? Ah, oh, yes, that's such a blessing. It's nice when somebody cooks for you. All right, so we have our 2 Maggie cakes. Number 3 is ready to come out. Nakia says mouth and watering. Ah, thank you. And thank you so much, Mona. I just did a roller set today. Thank you. Exactly. Food is an experience. Even if I'm just doing like a movie night at home, I make stovetop popcorn and you can make that cracker toffee and, buy the drinks that the kids love. I mean, just those are the memories we have, right? Whether it's your mom or your grandma, that's what I remember. All right. Maggie cake number 3. Mona, thank you, sweetheart. Y'all. It's like a wafer. I lost the blueberry. Oh, it's on the top of the griddle. But then you put it right on top for presentation, but then also it keeps your food hot. Okay, I got a blueberry stuck to the top. Let me just scrape it off. I'm gonna eat it. If you don't like blueberries, you can completely omit this. Hopefully I don't burn myself. Okay, maybe 2 more. Butter on the top and bottom. Pour the batter. All right. Fresh blueberries. I did buy some frozen. I'm wondering if it would work with frozen, but I'm kind of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Close the top. Fantastic experience. Okay. And then y'all know a pat of butter. It fell into the blueberry cavern. And blueberry syrup. So we have our 3 stack of pancakes. I have this thing about if I look at it, I may start nibbling at it and I want it to be picture perfect. So let's clean up. We got pancake number 4 and then I've got enough batter for 1 left. And again, y'all can see, I don't want to mess it up, but y'all can see it's literally just very liquid and that's okay. It's not going to be thick like regular pancake batter. Okay, so a couple of tips if you don't have a griddle. Thank you, Mona. If you don't have a griddle and you're going to cook this on the stove, these are my real pots or pans. I know they look janky, but hey, it's just me. Use nonstick, I would recommend, and I would use the smallest skillet that you have. Not the medium and definitely not the large. Here's why. Because that batter is runny, it will spread out and it'll get thin like a crepe. If you want that, that's fine. But I like the skillet that's about the size of my hand. I don't know what that is, 6, 7, 8 inches. Y'all know. Get the small one. Because this little ridge here is like a natural stop when you pour the batter. So put your butter in here or oil if you're using oil, and then pour it in here because you know it'll pour out fast because it's a liquid. And then this gives you a nice little stop, and for the nice little crispy ridges that we like, then you want to get a larger spatula if you're using the skillet. I'm using the small spatula on the dash, but you want a spatula that's going to get all the way underneath the pancake. This batter is going to sizzle a little bit, but you're not going to see the holes burst all the way through like a flour pancake. But when you see the little edges dancing around and you see some little air bubbles starting to form, what I do, I go underneath the corner and I peek. I look at the color. If it's that nice brown that we like, then we're ready. I go around to make sure the edges are free from the pan, then go all the way underneath to support the pancake. You don't want to flip it like this way. You want to get all the way underneath and then lift it up close to the pan and flip it quickly. You don't want to lift it up high because if you miss the pan, you'll splat. Remember, this batter is more watery. So when it cooks, it will fluff up because of the egg. But while it's still kind of jiggly, you want to flip it easily. All right, almost ready for number 4. So that's your tip for the skillet. If you're using the griddle like Keisha did, like the long griddle, I have one too, electric or stove, that's fine, but same thing. Make sure that it's hot. Make sure that you butter or oil. And then Keisha ended up using the little egg ring like they do for the McMuffin to give it a place to stop because it'll just spread and look like a splat. So those are your tips. All right, let's get number 4 and make the last one. All right, so we have our 3 stack. Now y'all have me looking at these crispy ridges. You can see back there. 4 stack of pancakes. All right, gonna make the last one with the butter. All right, and the batter, last of the batter. All right. And the fresh blueberries. You don't want a scrambled pancake? Yeah, exactly. I know. Presentation is important. I mean, for me, we all eat with our eyes first, right? So that's why I take the time. Y'all know everything that I'm making here is not complicated. You can make it in under 15 minutes. If it's just me, I can whip this stuff up quickly, but that's what makes me the teacher, right? I like to explain. So please ask questions. All right. So we have our last pancake on the dash. Yum, yum. Don't forget the butter. You bet, Lisa. Here I come. Goat's butter for me. It can be cow butter for you. Do it while it's warm. And the blueberry syrup. I feel like my whole stack is moving. I don't know if I'm going to do this again. Syrup on the bottom. But it's not centered in the plate the way I want it to be. Probably because I keep tilting it down. Ah, yeah, it's moving. Okay. Lesson learned. That's a little messy, but it's going to be good. All right. Last pancake is coming. So I'm going to make you a mocha coffee. course, my Keurig is out of water. So I'm going to show you how I make it. It's fancy, people like it. All right, if you like your beverages light and sweet like I do, starting with an empty mug, always with the alkaline drops. Aw, thank you. Yes, Maggie merch, if you like the aprons, we'll talk about that. But I'm working on it, y'all. A couple drops of alkaline to make it more alkaline because coffee is acidic anyway. And then the skinny syrups, mocha, they have vanilla, they have caramel, and they have mocha. So we're doing a chocolate coffee. Just a concentrated squirt, a little goes a long way. Does not need refrigeration. I keep them in the car, I keep them in the purse, everywhere. And then because I can't have cow dairy, I can't have regular half and half. This is the silk oat milk and coconut half and half. I really shouldn't have gluten either. I should have the one that's coconut milk and almond milk. But either way, it's almost done. I won't buy it again. I like my drinks light and sweet. So in here I have the alkaline drops, half and half, and the chocolate syrup, which is my substitute for the pump syrups in the barista place. And just regular old donut shop coffee. So I'm going to brew it into the cup in the Keurig. All right, you hear our last pancake sizzling, and it's actually lifting up the top of the, so pretty. So I didn't forget the butter, Lisa. Hey, veggie. All right, our last pancake is coming out. Our coffee is coming out. Our bacon is done. We are ready to plate, clean up. All right. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I don't know, coffee or pancake, coffee or pancake. Okay. So this is the color I like for light and sweet. Quick taste. Oh my God, perfect. Last pancake. Y'all, wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. It puffed up. I put the last of the batter in there. Butter and syrup. Let's see. Might need to get some more. All right, may need to get some more. We'll see how it melts down. We're not done. We're almost done. All right. So for the coffee, for presentation, because I'm extra, I'm using the Ready whipped cream made from almond milk. So if you can't have dairy, they have a coconut milk version and an almond milk version. You want to impress people? Make the coffee. A little dollop of whipped cream, or a lot. It's nice if it raises up a little bit over the glass for presentation. And then dust it with cinnamon, gives it some warmth. So you have your coffee with, oh my God, so good. All right, y'all. So you see our stack of pancakes. Oh yeah, there's a coconut one too. And you can either dust with powdered sugar or, to be extra festive, a little dollop of whipped cream on the pancakes, and then the last of the fresh blueberries. I dropped one. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Two of them. So, oh, our turkey bacon. I gotta take a picture before it melts. See what's happening to the whipped cream? Hold on, let me get some pictures and I'll get you a better. Uncle Stu says I need to hold stuff up longer. But because it's hot. Okay. Oh my God, y'all. Some with the flash, some without the flash. They all go on my community tab. That's how Maggie, the substitute teacher, started. I was taking pictures of my food and people were like, did you make that? Yes, I made that. So, breakfast is ready. So you have your blueberry pancakes. I'm gonna take a bite and then I'm gonna pull up a chair and eat. We'll do our chat and chow. Let's try this turkey bacon. Good. A little done, but that's on me. All right. Maggie Cakes. Gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free. And like Lisa said, they don't taste like egg. Let's see if I can get, y'all know I'm gonna get in trouble for these big bites. Oh, don't wanna drop it. So you can see. Getting Dexley. So, let me bring you all down here so we get gluten-free. Absolutely. And y'all, I'm new to this. Look, for the first 40 years, I ate the regular stuff and I love bread, croissants, like all of that stuff. But I had horrible joint pain and I just continued to eat because I didn't know. Oh, here's the apron. So it's got a little stain on it, but that's me. I need to wash it. Turn the air down. Okay, Instagram, here I come. All right, let's see if I can do both of these. Y'all know it's just me and my iPad. I am not. Take this off. All right, it's just me in my kitchen. Okay, I got two things going on. But yeah, I mean, anybody who's new here, you know, I've been struggling with weight and I saw someone who lost weight at work and like we all do, you know, you look great. What did you do? And she told me she went to get her gut health checked. I had never heard that before. And I was like, what? So I went to, thank you, Shafit. Thank you for the compliment. And so, you know, I went to see this metabolic specialist. I've tried everything and they all work. Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, you know, all of them. But the problem is if you don't like the food, you'll suffer through it to lose the weight. And then as soon as you go back to eating, you know, the other way, y'all know what happens. And as we age, I didn't want the weight problem to turn into a health problem. And when I did my test, when I did my food sensitivity test, I was shocked at what came on the list. I make them at least once a week. So good. But it was stuff that I eat all the time. Gluten, coffee, dairy, citrus, chicken. I was just like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? And that's where the substitutions came from, because when I, you know, found that out, I was taking pain pills all the time. I had this bad knee, and I was like, oh, I'm just getting older. And I'm older, but I'm not old. And I didn't like where that was headed. And within 2 days of changing my diet, the joint pain went away. So I was like, I always say that I eat to stay healthy, and then the weight comes off as a byproduct. That joint pain is something serious, y'all. I've never been like a chronic pain person. I mean, you see, I move around. I had a bad knee. Yeah, I work from home now, thankfully, but I had, just like y'all, a 2-hour commute into the city. And when I would get up in the morning and put weight on my knee or get out of the car after a long drive, I would like literally be hobbling along until it loosened up. The bacon is good. You can see I cooked it well. Probably would have taken it out a minute before, but the flavor is good. This is the peppered one. And this is a regular one. Even without the pepper, good flavor. Y'all, I always tell you, if you don't have issues, look, I've got 2 boys that will eat anything. But, you know, getting us used to, and mom is amazing. I mean, she's the retired home economics teacher, but y'all know we just get caught up in that busy life and we just pull up in the drive-through. So I'm grateful now that I've already been cooking anyway, and everything that I make here, like I tell you all, this is stuff that I would cook for you. Like I'm going to cook for Amethyst tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow night for that. This is stuff that I would make for the kids and they'll eat it. But that way you don't feel like you're giving up anything. You can actually sit down and enjoy with other people your own pancakes. And the other thing about these Maggie cakes, when you eat this for breakfast, you are full, or at least I am, until like 1 or 2 o'clock, because it's just protein. There's no flour in this. So it's not like pancakes that you eat and then you just, you know, burn right through. I know I'm supposed to take smaller bites, but y'all, I don't eat until I come on live for you. I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna scroll back and see what comments y'all have. Nikki said you have the same issue with gluten and joint pain. I'm so glad you're here. Nakia, you said your sister sent me a link to your channel. Y'all, I didn't know. Like I said, I just thought these are just the aches and pains of life. And I'm closer to 50. And I'm moving around. People tell me all the time, you have so much young energy. It wasn't always that way. So now, you know, we already talked about life is so precious, but it's not just the years that we have, but it's our quality of life too. You know, being able to travel, you know, even if it's just going up and down the stairs, doing laundry, being able to, you know, lift groceries and put them away, bend over, get back, you know, get on the floor, get back up, all that stuff that we just do. Y'all, like I said, I don't go out much because I work from home and I have my stuff shipped here. And like my hair and facials and massage and all that, I have people that come to me. So I know I'm blessed, I'm spoiled, but it just keeps me out from outside because I end up spending money I don't need to spend and probably eating stuff I don't need to eat. But when I went to Sam's Club to get that beef bacon, and y'all, I don't want to be the reformed smoker. Right out of college, I started working for Philip Morris Tobacco Company, Marlboro. Great corporate experience, but I don't smoke and neither should you. But they always used to say the reformed smokers were the worst, right? People who used to smoke, who were adamant smokers, and then once they, changed, they looked down on everybody else. So that is not me. I accept that I'm going to have to be mindful of what I eat for the rest of my life. That's why I'm going to continue to cook. That's the only way that I'll maintain. But I see so many people, in hover rounds. And I know friends who, doctors already talking to them about knee replacements and just all kinds of stuff. It doesn't have to be that way if you don't want it to. So that's enough of my soapbox. Back to the Maggie Cakes. Y'all see how the blueberries, the cooked ones, they're like dark purple and so good. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for sharing. On my channel, nothing is going to go viral here. It is just me in my kitchen. If it's good, you're going to know. If it's not good, you're going to know. But like I said, I always used to take pictures of my food because I do like presentation. Thank you, Lisa. I do like presentation. And then people would say, did you make that? So this channel is just about me making the stuff and walking you through how I do it. If it's helpful, you know, sometimes we just get in a rut of what we eat. We just eat the same thing. So I'm always scouring like the cooking channels and the cooking social media. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, that looks amazing. But I can't have that. And I can't have that. And I can't have that. But if I substitute, I can have this and this and this. So I come in here and I'm like, y'all, I've never tried this before. We're going to do it together. That's what I do. Yeah, he just turned 43. I turned 46, y'all. And it doesn't have to be bad. I mean, I feel amazing. I feel better than I have. And people say I look clearly a lot better. If you guys look on my community tab or scroll on my Instagram, I have before pictures there. I'm never going to forget where I came from. So you'll see the journey, and I've got at least 25 more to go, but it's amazing now just to buy regular clothes and not have to shop plus size, be able to travel and not get, it's just amazing. Mm. Crispy edges. Crispy edges. I'm here for the texture. Yeah, you're in your 30s, but yeah, y'all, that's when, I mean, look, in our 20s, we all just, nothing can stop us. But when you turn 30, you kind of like, okay, I'm a proper adult now. And then 35, and then 40, and then 45. 45 was kind of like, wow, I'm really like halfway to 50, which is half of 100. Y'all, look at that blueberry just waiting for me. It is a work in progress. You know what's funny? Like everybody else, and like I used to be, when people find out, about the weight loss or whatever, they're, what did you do and how long did it take? What did you do and how long did it take? Because we want to like that. But it didn't happen to us like that. And so I've shared with you all, this is year 3 for me. I'm down 77 pounds. It was like 40 the first year, the pandemic year. I started in 2020. The pandemic, I know a lot of people have struggled, but it's been a blessing for me, keeping me out of the stores, keeping me home, access to the kitchen, doing the online grocery shopping. It's really changed how my relationship with food. Excuse me. But like they tell you when you have a baby, you didn't lose the weight. It took you 9 months to gain it. Take 9 months to take it off, and we want it off just like that. it is a journey, but you can enjoy the journey. And I think that's what my channel is showing. I hope that's what my channel is showing, because I actually like my own food. I'll go on vacation, like when we do our cooking class, I'll do the fried chicken and all that stuff, and I'll eat it and I'll have a good time. But I actually crave my own food, which is huge for me. A lot of that other stuff that we eat, your body wants more of what you give it. So if you keep eating that stuff, y'all, I was in the drive-through every day too. I am not, special, but your body develops a taste for that, and that's what you think is normal. So course correcting that, it is hard to start. Like I always say, it's not hard to lose the weight, but it is hard to decide to lose the weight, because every decision, is a chance to do the right thing or not. Ooh, see, I love this. Vel says her goal is to be able to wrap a standard size bath towel around yourself and it touches. Only big girls understand. Y'all, I'm going to do a post about this. I will tell you some of the wins that have just like nobody would understand. Almost embarrassing, but being able to stand up with my feet flat on the floor and stand with my feet together, because your thighs are not having to shop plus size. I can just buy a regular large or extra large. I want to get down to medium large, not small. I'm 5'7". I'm not petite, so I'm just, but medium large is perfect for where I'm trying to be. I went to Costa Rica for spring break, and I haven't said this yet, but being able to fly, excuse me, the pandemic, we haven't really traveled that much, but being able to fly, not needing a seatbelt extension, that's a big deal. That's embarrassing to ask for. Being able to fold the tray table all the way down flat and pull it towards me because there's space between my body and the tray table. I've never had that experience. Our luggage got delayed, so we had a layover. And so I didn't have like my own clothes. So I literally had the bath towel and, hotel room, just the Hyatt regular hotel bath towel. I was able, and I carry my weight up here, but I was able to wrap the towel around me and fold it and just kind of like, put your lotion on and stuff. That's a big deal, y'all. I mean, I'm right there with you. And I'll never forget where I came from, because I've always been like plus size, big boned, or whatever I thought that was. I come from a normal size family, but I've just always struggled. So for me to finally get here in my 40s, I'm going to savor it. Nakia says, this week you either use the cauliflower bread, you made the apples, baked apples, fried apples. We'll call them lead attorneys fried apples. Y'all, he's going live in 30 minutes. Okay. You made cauliflower mac and cheese. Sounds so good. And your family loves everything, even the picky eaters. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is life-changing. And then, those of us that cook for the family, my mom raised me to cook even before I had a family. Maggie, if you can't cook for your children, what will people say about you? And I'm like, I'm 10. I don't know. But I'm grateful for the upbringing. But yeah, you guys know, we are in control of what our kids have access to, at least when they're at home. So little changes that I've made. Of course, I have granola bars and all that stuff in the chips and stuff in the pantry, but I don't eat it. If they want it, they've got to go get it. They get their portion, and I don't let them just leave it out on the counter. Finish what you're going to eat. But on the counter where I can see is the fruit, vegetables. They'll eat peppers. Just grab them and, the green pepper, the cutie oranges, tomatoes. I mean, yeah. Bill, that's another one. Not having to check to see if you're comfortable sitting in the booth at the restaurant. How many times have you sat down, gone to sit, where the hostess is going to seat you and you're looking, do I want to sit in the chair or do I want to sit in the booth? Or you're looking to see, is that table movable? Like I used to look down at the floor and see, okay, is that table bolted to the floor? So if it's bolted to the floor, then that means I need to sit in the chair because that way I can adjust the chair. If it's not bolted to the floor, then I can sit in the booth because I can just, shimmy in. Especially as a lady, we're getting vulnerable here, but we all struggle with something. And so me deciding to come and tell the world that I'm on this health and wellness journey, trying to get this weight off, I'm like, well, that's one way to have people keep you accountable. But I'm going to do it. This is year 3. I'm celebrating every 5 pounds. So my last milestone was 75 pounds. I try not to think about it because I remember when I started thinking, oh, there's no way I'll get there. When I got under 200 pounds, y'all, you don't understand. The last time I was under 200 pounds, I got married at 25. I'm amicably divorced now. Their dad and I co-parent really well. He lives in the area. He's remarried now. But I remember dieting to get in my wedding dress and then getting married. And I have to take responsibility for not, keeping my fitness a priority. And, you get married, you get comfortable, you're eating out, you're ordering in, you have one kid, you have another kid. I mean, life happens, right? You get divorced, just whatever. But yeah, absolutely. Now I don't even think about it. Wherever the waiter wants to seat, hostess wants to seat me, I'll sit there. Mona says having control over your food is motivating you to change jobs. Your role has changed and you'll be driving all over. You don't want to be tempted by outside food. That's a big thing. Meal prepping helps. I've shown some snacks when I'm going to be out and about. If I have an errand to run, boiled eggs, sugar-free jerky, finding a good protein shake that's actually healthy and drinking that. But yeah, getting out of the drive-through. Almost done. And y'all, that's a hard one to break. Because I've got kids who are scouts or in sports or whatever, they're always hungry. But one thing, if you do end up in the drive-thru, I have some posts like a couple of hacks like Chick-fil-A and other places. Download the app for the fast food place because oftentimes they have things that are available in the app that they don't show on the board. And if I do eat like fast food or when I go to the movies, if I do get popcorn and a Coke, I always get the kid size because sometimes you just want the taste of it. And you even kind of feel yourself saying, yeah, I'm good with that. But because it's in front of us, we clean our plates, right? So I order off the kids menu, no problem. But yeah, like at Chick-fil-A, the grilled nuggets with a fruit cup and like a diet lemonade. But it's hard because then I order the big hunk of junk of stuff for the boys and they're like, just looking at them like, man. But it's a muscle that you have to flex. But being home has been a lifesaver for me. Mona, you're a social worker in the field. My first job out of college when I worked for Philip Morris, great corporate experience. I'll never take that away from them. But I was a territory sales rep. I started in sales. I think was it Snuggles that said I should be a salesperson. I do have sales experience, but now I moved to technology. So I work in tech from home. But yeah, I had a route and I had a territory of convenience stores. Oh my gosh. Any place that sold cigarettes, I know. I would go in and check the displays and check the dates. Entry level, out of college, company car, good benefits. And I stayed in the drive-thru. And then you go to the convenience stores and they're nice people and they're like, oh yeah, help yourself, want something to drink? I would get juices and sodas and frosty, all that stuff. Oh, y'all, this is so good. And you just think you'll always be able to eat that way until you can't, until you go to the doctor and then you have that talk. But yeah, I shared with you all, you know, I was a senior manager at Coca-Cola Company here in Atlanta. Great company, great corporate experience, but 7 restaurants on the campus, one for every continent. No, yeah. So you could have everything from, Thai noodles to, curried goat to, I mean, just, it was amazing. But I know this about myself. I don't do well. I don't do well with a lot of choice. Like I need to have an option 1 and an option 2. But like when I go to a restaurant and there's a huge menu like Cheesecake Factory, I just close it and I ask the waiter, "Can you recommend something for me? Because I want it all." Absolutely. Turkey bacon is good. You don't even need the pepper. This is the peppered one. A little crispy, but good. It's overwhelming. We all struggle with something. So what I'm good at might be a struggle for you. Some people look at me and they're like, "You cook." I have been told, "You cook too much." Okay. I have a family and I eat every day. So for me, it's kind of like nothing to come in here and make a meal for me, for you, for anyone. But, you know, watching my portions, watching my snacks. I did exercise this morning. I put that on the community tab. Just having a healthy routine. It has been a struggle, but I finally found what worked for me. Dell says, "Used to drive a little ways to work while passing all the temptation of your favorite takeout places and junk food." What are some of y'all's favorites? Because I try to make substitutes for all of that. You could do a burger. Nice juicy burger. I think I've made one before. Maybe we can do that. Get a nice ground chuck, ground something. Fresh is best if you can get it. Get the cast iron. Get a good sear on it. Nice and juicy. Fresh veggies, lettuce, tomato, pickle if you can have it. I'm sensitive to cucumber. I do mine wrapped in lettuce. Those cauliflower thins would be a really good like sandwich bread option. Oh my gosh, we have Sri Lanka in the house. Hello, holidays to Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, we have Dottie's in the UK. Hardev is in Australia. We have Sri Lanka. I'm always representing Africa. Nana, me and Nana always holding down the Africa. Thank you so much for being here. I love to travel. What else? For fries, I do butternut squash as a sweet potato fry substitute. What other? You guys have seen me do pizza using the cauliflower thins, cauliflower crust pizza with the goat's cheese and your toppings. Um, of course, all of the coffee stuff. This is a mocha latte with whipped cream dusted with cinnamon. What else do y'all struggle with? Nakia says you have a problem with potato. Okay. Have you seen my chips? The cauliflower stalks. That's a good substitute for chips. Um, potato. You can eat potato in any form. A good substitute for mashed potato is the mashed cauliflower. I have 2 videos for that. Find the video where I did a steak renana and we did mashed cauliflower. I also made mashed cauliflower on the shepherd's pie. The shortcut is to get the steam bag, steam it in the microwave soft, put it in a skillet or a pan with a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper, just to kind of roast it a little bit, get a little bit of that char, not much, and then put all of it in a blender or food processor with butter, sour cream if you have it, or goat's cheese, cream cheese. That's your mashed potato substitute? Yes, I need to start linking that stuff. Y'all, I'm gonna put the boys to work this summer. They don't know it yet. I need to make shorts, like our little Q&A sessions. I don't know how to do that. I just come in here and start recording what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, so look up Maggie Shepherd's Pie and Maggie Steak. Um, Baked potato? I don't know. Potatoes are so good. Y'all like potatoes? Yeah, they are. I like bread. I like a good croissant. I like rolls, those yeast rolls. Y'all, I like all that stuff. But here's what a coworker and former friend of mine told me. Look, if you have a hankering for something, you see I have a chocolate stash. If you have a hankering for something, go out and eat it. So let's say Mother's Day is coming up and you want a loaded baked potato with all that stuff. Um, I've done loaded broccoli. I know it's not the same. Or loaded cauliflower. I'll tell you the recipe if you like that kind of experience. But don't buy it and bring it in the house. She would say when she wants ice cream, she would go to the ice cream shop, get her scoop or double scoop there, eat it there, get it out of her system, the taste, and then come back home. But the tricky thing for me is buying it. And then if you buy like big bags of potatoes, that's hard. Um, but yeah, but if you like a loaded baked potato, you can get broccoli or broccoli cauliflower. I know it sounds weird. Put it in a little tin pan with a little bit of oil, salt, and pepper. Put it in the air fryer to roast it so it gets a little bit crispy. Take it out, sprinkle with cheese, bacon bits, sour cream. I'll probably do the cheese, put it back in there for a few minutes to melt it. So good. You want a cupcake? Oh my gosh, y'all, the sweet tooth. Y'all said I need to do dessert. What do we say? Creme brulee and strawberry shortcake? Those cupcakes, I was bad about that too. The Walmart bakery, they have what is the name? The cupcake that when you bite into it, it's got like the strawberry filling inside. This is why I don't even start because it's really hard to break. And I'm not going to lie, for 2 weeks when I was doing my elimination diet, I was cranky. I was nauseous. I was, just nothing tasted good. I was just like, ugh. But I was determined because I felt better in my body. I didn't need a pain pill every day, which we know what that happens over time. And it wasn't one, it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then I started looking for something stronger. Y'all, I was like, this is not who I am. Um, and when I eat off of my plan now, like on a vacation, all of that stuff comes back. So Whole Foods has the best cupcakes. I've never had them. Pound cake. Oh, that sounds so good. I kind of feel like maybe I'll treat myself, but y'all, I want to ugh, I'm in a good zone. Yeah. I try to make really good desserts that are, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, like our cracker toffee. I think I'll have a little bit with my coffee. So good. Um, yeah. Dessert. There's some really good almond flour cakes and stuff. But look, if you're really craving it, like especially if it's Mother's Day, your birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas, enjoy yourself, please. Don't feel like you can't. But just, have one, not the whole thing. I'll have to look. I love Whole Foods, bakery. That's where I get in trouble. Like a proper bakery. Paris is known for that. You know what I love? A macaroon. A proper macaroon. One of my former Airbnb guests, we still stay in touch, and she comes by and she brings me. There's a little French bakery here in Atlanta, and she brings me the authentic macaron. I like the delicacies. Like I'm I'm not a big apple pie person, like just but like a macaroon, a cupcake, so good. This meal was so good. Yeah. So, oh, I think I'm gonna wrap up, you guys, and go. I'm gonna try and run an errand and then pick up the boys. I'm just sitting here talking. I think today's the giveaway, so I'm gonna go. Um, I'll be on lead attorney, but just know, yes, I did enjoy it. Just know how much you are loved and appreciated. I'm so happy that you are here every day. Um, I think I'll come back on later tonight with the boys and do the salmon pinwheels and condemn you if that works for you, the asparagus. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up because I don't want it to drag on. But thank you all so much for being here. Goodbye, Instagram. And I will get you the links to the skincare stuff. I think it's called The Ordinary Company, but I'll get you some links. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.